Dr. Jairo has been a client of ours for 6 months or so-ish,
Yeah,
I'm guessing.
yeah.
Freaking awesome human. So glad you're here, buddy. And you're just, it's fun to watch people like you do work and get results and just like work the process. So I'll let Brody dive in here, but man, so glad you're here. Thanks for helping everybody else see what we do through a different lens because we all have different markets, different ways of expressing it, different ways of communicating it. And so important for us to like understand, oh, that's how that guy's doing it. I could do that too, you know? So fire away, Brody.
Okay, first of all, I need to know what are these W belts behind you? First of all, let's just get to know you a little bit.
I'm a big pro wrestling fan, so these are just purchased.
Nice.
These are not earned; these are bought.
These are
I
bought.
didn't beat
Okay,
up Chris.
okay.
I didn't beat up Brody, Olivia. I didn't beat up anybody, so all good.
So being someone that's deeply dedicated and passionate, obviously, tell us a little bit about who you serve and what you do.
Yeah, so a little bit about me, Dr. B, Dr. Jairo Borja, and I'm the president of Borja Consulting Group for the past 6 years. And what I do is I help folks raise capital through networking in 90 days. I have a 90-day group coaching
Nice.
program. It's called Elevation. So folks, whether you're an existing investor or a new investor, or whether you're looking to invest in real estate and or looking to raise for businesses. So my job is to help guide folks, teaching them how to raise capital through networking. And I have a high ticket group coaching program, Elevation, that helps do that.
Beautiful.
And by the
Amazing.
way,
Guys,
Chris,
into the
just
chat.
freaking luck of the draw that it happens to be two investment people back to back. That's just
Right. Which I pivoted, right? Right, Chris? I pivoted, and
yeah, you
and that was
pivoted. That wasn't
part of the
that wasn't where
discovery.
you started. We were talking about markets, and that wasn't where he started. Where'd you start?
No, no. Originally, I wanted to help coaches, consultants elevate their business through networking, and then all along the process, along the discovery phase, it wasn't really hitting the mark. So I had a what do you call it, come to Jesus moment, as you could say, and I was like, this is not working. Something's got to give. So based off the market, based off the demand, based off my history in
Mm,
real estate, I was like, you know what? I think I have a gift teaching other folks how to raise. As soon as I tweaked that little tweak, I was able to get my first couple of clients, and then from there,
Beautiful.
now I'm starting another
Beautiful.
cohort
So
coming up
good.
in a few weeks, God willing, right? So
Yeah, so good. So one thing that's really important here for everyone is to notice here that the niche he had yesterday is not the niche that he has today. And so the niche that you have today may not necessarily be the niche that you have tomorrow, because to reference earlier on today, you might come up against some stuff, and Hiro is saying this is that like the market didn't respond to his messaging. So you got to tweak it. You got to tweak it. You got to figure out really what the market wants. Sue just made a comment before that her market wasn't responding on Facebook, so she's tweaking something. So just keep that in mind, is that you may not always nail it the first time, but just why being in community and Hiro, like it sounds like being in the community has helped with that. So you help people raise capital in 90 days or less, which is kind of cool. I didn't even think that that was a coaching niche that you could potentially be in, so that's great. My eyes have been opened here. Tell us a little bit about what life was like when you entered into the program. What was some of the stuff that you were coming up against personally, like your fears and things like that?
yeah, coming into the program with Chris and Olivia, like I always wanted to start a coaching program, but there was no structure. And as Chris mentioned, or as we talk, or as you guys talk, I was trying to do the one-on-one thing, but I was wanted to speak one to many. I didn't know how, but thanks to the program, understand to really flush out my dreams, dreams, and doubts the first time, and then able to do that exercise again. But once I was able to do that exercise again, then I was able to really have clarity as far as my program, who do I serve, and how do I serve them. So I use a
Beautiful.
concept from a book I read, the 12-week year, with with my existing structure now, and thanks to that structure, thanks to that program, that's actually what they do week one. They go over give me your 12-week year, give me like what are your vision and mission for the next, for the 3 years, the 1 year, and then from there every week we have a different topic related to raising capital, and by the end, these guys are raising capital experts. So yeah, that's a little bit about the program itself.
Really cool. Into the chat, guys, he just mentioned something really, really key. One of the challenges that he had was clarity. Who came in here
Exactly.
looking for more clarity today? Put it into the chat. Just type the word clarity into the chat. Beautiful. So inside the program, as you were working on all of this sort of stuff, can you share a little bit about what some of the things that you loved doing that like really excited you and made you like, oh my God, I'm on my mission. This is awesome, and kind of what that experience was like.
Yeah, definitely the weekly group coaching calls. The community factor is very important because I was able to get feedback, live feedback from Olivia or Chris or even others that are part of the course, that peer-to-peer piece to it. So also have the what do you call that? The go high level the board where also provide different we support each other. As an example, if someone has a milestone, whether it's a webinar or a sale or something like that, that definitely helps out. So for me, that was very important as far as why I signed up for Chris's program, because the community piece is very, very important to me. I come from a Latino background, so familia, bien importante para mí. It's very important for me. So the fact that to have Chris and Olivia and others help support that is very important to me. So that was another component to it.
Beautiful, beautiful. I love that. What's something that you're really proud of that you've done inside the program? Like a result that you've achieved or something that you've been able to do as a result of the work for yourself, your family, an
No,
income
yeah.
one if you're excited to share that as well, whatever.
No, yeah. One of the exciting things is I finished the videos pretty quickly. I was very impressed with myself with that. If Chris remembers, I finished it like in a week. I was like, I breezed through everything in a week. But then putting it into action, and most importantly, then making sales out of that, right? So
Yeah,
once I made that pivot, I made two sales immediately. Actually, three sales technically immediately, right? So so I was able to
amazing.
like identify and really, really hone in, and now, God willing, I'm hoping to set the next cohort at the end of this month as well. So
Let's
for me,
Amazing.
what
go.
works for me,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
thanks, man. What
All
works for
good.
me is very I like, it's a cohort based, and it's 12 weeks, and it's between 5 and 10 people. Like anything past that is a little bit too much for me, but for me, at least for my program, 5 to 10 is a sweet spot for me. So
Yeah. I love this as well, like for me, I love so I get on stage and I love working. I've got what 37 people here right now. I
okay.
love being on stages in front of thousands of people, but there's no one size fits all. It's just like what you're comfortable with, and that's just a really, really good point. Let's just cast our eyes forward to the future. You spoke about dreams, drains, and doubts. What's
Yeah.
bright in your future now?
For me is if I could start a cohort-based program, once a month, that'd be fantastic. That's my dream.
Nice.
If I could
Yes.
do events similar to this one, that's also in the works as well. So hopefully I could
Beautiful.
have summits like this,
Yep.
and offer, offer opportunities for others to learn how to raise capital. So that's in the horizon
Amazing.
for Dr. B. And then
Beautiful.
I'll be the real
Beautiful.
champ. Then I'll be the real champ.
That's right. You know what? I have an idea for you because you're such a fan of this. You should embed that into your program and gamify success of the people in your program
I like that.
by like different belts. And like they
Yeah,
get awarded a belt when they get to a different level.
I like
This
that.
is a note for everybody. If you can support people to hit certain milestones and make a
Yeah,
game out of it,
yeah,
and so like I get this belt, I get that belt, or whatever it is, and there's different levels. It goes really, really well from a community point of view, and people are challenged by it. They want it. And I've been in one where they do like different karate belts and stuff like that
yeah, yeah.
based on your income levels and everything. Yeah, really cool. If there was one piece of advice that you could give everyone here right now, because you were here not long ago, where they are now compared to where you are, if there's one piece of advice that you think would be really good for them to take away, what would it be?
For me, similar advice I got a couple of years ago as well. Like you could either, DIY it, keep trial and error, YouTube University, figure out your program, right? You could also try to do it yourself, right? Or, fast track, just like you have Chris, you have yourselves here, right? You'll be able to have that clear and results and mentorship and peer to peer and the community.
Peer
That's
to
also
peer, yes.
it's also
Yeah,
important.
love it.
So yeah,
Everyone, please give it up for Jairo. Dr. Jairo Borja, everyone.
thank you.